Steve Jewin, MMA Mania.
Steve, you're on with Dave. Go ahead.
All right, the Caveman, David Rickels. How are you today, sir?
What's happening?
Hey, I got to get right to the point here because you and I have talked before. We know each other a little bit, so just be frank with me. What happened in that MVP fight?
I got burned with fire, man. Shit. You know, if you want like the actual kind of play-by-play, I mean, I got dropped in the first round, and I was honestly just fucking loopy still. I don't even remember being in my corner. And when he cut me with that big shot that second time, it actually kind of woke me up. You know, when fighters kind of get woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, I was just like, I'm about to get knocked the fuck out. I can't see anything, so I need to figure out what the hell's going on. And, what that was shit. Let's live the fight another day.
That's understandable, and that's the right decision to make, but that's a rarity from you. I've never seen you be stopped like that in a fight before. Usually, it's the other way around.
Nah, I agree. And there was a lot of factors that people don't really know about, but man, I changed my training completely for that fight. Man, I'm still experimenting in this game, man, and that's part of the fucking problem. Is like I cut out all of my sparring. Like I cut out all of my sparring. You know, I did light movement and stuff like that, but like 100%, I cut out my sparring, and like I can see where that was a big fuck up. Because when I got hit, instead of biting down on my mouthpiece and fucking going, I decided it was time to pack up and get the fuck out of there. Oh man, yeah. I'm seriously ashamed of that fight. Like, so I've been really fired up to get back in there.
Well, let's give a little bit of credit to Michael Page. He's got to be one of the best strikers you've faced, right?
Oh, definitely, man. And styles like I'm more of like, okay, you want to stand in front of me and trade punches? Let's do that. I come from a Muay Thai base, and I worked a lot on trying to like figure out the karate and this and that. And I started off with some really good angles in the fight, but I just couldn't close the distance. And I think I worked a lot of the right things, but hindsight's 20, and I wish I would have done things differently in training.
I understand that, but I imagine then that you've changed the whole game up for Guillermo Vasconcelos, or as they call him, Bomba, because he likes to throw big bombs.
Yeah. I've changed things up quite a bit, man, and really just kind of I'm finding the middle ground of like what I used to do, which was only fucking spar hard and work technique to get better. So I feel like the middle ground has been found, and it feels good, Mike.
That's good because the middle ground is where you're fighting too, Oklahoma, right in the middle of the country.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, Oklahoma's cool. It's not as cool as Derby, Kansas, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, nothing's gonna beat the Star Casino when you're gonna go to Mulvane, Kansas. Nothing can top that.
That's right. Yeah, the crowd's a little more friendly there.
I know you'll have plenty of support in Oklahoma, though. So what do you think of Bamba? What do you think of him
I will,
as a fighter?
Sure. Man, I did a Google search because I'd never heard of him. And he dated Demi Lovato, and I watched some fights. And, yeah, man, I think he reminds me, I think he's got better jiu-jitsu than he does striking for sure. So I think that'll probably be a factor at some point in the fight. But I'm just kind of prepared for everywhere.
Yeah, his nickname is a little deceptive because half of his wins come by submission, half come by knockout. You wouldn't think that from the name Bamba, but he's half and half. Yeah.
I think he kind of uses the heavy pressure with the punches and everything. Well, with his jiu-jitsu pressure. So, I've done a little research, and we've been preparing accordingly.
How do you feel like you match up with him size-wise? Because I think you might actually be his size or a little bit bigger.
Really? I wasn't sure because I seen that he had been fighting 85. So I was actually really interested to see like size how we stand beside each other. But I've actually put on quite a bit of weight as well. That was one thing that I've been trying to do in between camps was put on a little more muscle.
And no more luck in the fridge with the padlock to get at it then, right?
Yeah, no chance.
What's going to change for you when you're not cutting to 155?
What's going to change? My health. Man, 100%, like, I made that move for my health. Like, I did not feel healthy fighting at 55. There was a lot. I put my body through a lot of stress and my mind through a lot of stress just to get into the fight. So I don't know. I feel like 70 is a better fit. I mean, I'm walking around at 180 right now, and I'd like to walk around almost even a little bit bigger, and that's kind of my goal as I'm continuing at welterweight. But I mean, I'm walking around 80 with abs. Like, I'm shredded right now. You know what I mean? Like, and I was cutting down to 55, so I don't know. It's just too much, too hard on my body now.
Well, that's a familiar theme for me this week because I talked to Chidi Njokwani and he said the same thing. He said, cutting to welterweight, I felt like I was dying, and then I saw Cynthia Cavillo cut the weight, and I was scared because I thought, man, that was me.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I felt.
Just felt like a corpse being dragged up to the scale and dragged off.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, David, are you still
Sorry,
there?
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I had a insurance adjuster in my damn house. I had my fridge broke open, spilled everywhere, and before I know it, the drywall on the basement's gone and blown up. So yeah, we've had a little wreck here this last week. So
damn, I hope that hasn't been too much of a
had to take care of that, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get this money, baby.
Absolutely. You need a new fridge. You need new drywall. You got to go out there and get some kind of performance bonus. Scott Coker needs to pony up.
Yeah, damn right. He will after this walkout and this fight, I promise.
Oh, what do you got in store for the walkout this time? What can you tell us?
Gangster shit. I don't know. Something cool. Man, I'm always brainstorming. Hey, I'm always brainstorming. This game is fun to me. Like, I love to fight. And, when the passion for fighting goes away, then I'm not going to fight anymore. But, right now, I love the walkouts. I love the fight. It's the show before the show.
I think it's down to, like, either you or Filthy Tom Lawler is the best entrances I've seen in MMA. It's one or the other. Tom
Lawler's awesome, man. Yeah, I like him, too. Genki Sudo, though, actually holds the belt, though. Genki Sudo's the original.
Yeah, I'll give him credit where it's due, no doubt about that. And, I've seen a few others, but I won't name names because we're talking about your fight with Bomba here. So how do you feel about the fact that this is, like, your chance to advance in this welterweight division? I know you said you could even go up to 185 at some point, but this is a stacked division right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely stacked, man. And, that's the thing is, like, I have this trouble with, like, visioning myself as the best fighter in the world, but I do believe 1,000% that I'm one of the best. And, I want to show that, man. Like, I do not like to lose. If I'm one of those kids who I had to get burned by the fire just to figure some shit out. And, the MVP was that fire. And kind of got me back on track. And, I'm excited to show up.
If things go well with Bamba, who do you think is next in for you in the division?
Jesus, I don't know, man. There's so many people. I guess we got to see how this welterweight tournament plays out.
That's true. We got Rory McDonald fighting his way through the tournament, hopefully to hang on to the one belt. He's still got to prove something after he got, I'm just going to be honest, he got humbled by Gegard when he tried to go up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I did not see that coming, like, not quite like that. And that was very humbling. But Gegard is the truth. I've known that since he was play sparring with Fedor back in the day.
And now we've got this announcement that he's going to be fighting Rafael Lovato, so we're going to see one of the best strikers in the world versus one of the best submission artists in the world.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a great. That one's exciting.
But here's something that I think is exciting. Just recently, they announced that Patricio is the most winning fighter in Bellator, and I heard that, and I was thinking, damn, isn't that David Rickels? I thought he held that title.
Well, I hold the title for the most fights in Bellator, and at last I checked, I'm number 3 for most wins. So I gotta rack these wins up, man. I gotta rack these wins up to get there.
All right, well, that's another incentive to go out there and bomb with Bomba and put on a show for the fans. And I know it's going to be a show before the fight and during the fight.
Yeah, that's right. I got a precedent.
Yes, indeed. As you said on a previous interview, it's the Caveman show. People know that. When they come to see, when they pay to see a Bellator fight with the Caveman, they know they're getting the Caveman show.
Yeah, I get 2 questions, and it's always, who are you fighting and what is your walkout?
Awesome. So what are you going to do to celebrate after the fight is over?
I'm probably going to go smash some food and do a little gambling. Probably let it all ride on black.
Well, it is the WinStar World Casino, so that'd be the place.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Hopefully they got some Angel Tears whiskey, too. You know, I've tried to find that, and I can't find a damn store that has it.
Oh, man, you remember that? Are you serious? That's awesome. Yeah, that's my go-to. I love it, man. Yeah, that's a shame you haven't found it. You should I'm sure you can probably look it up, but yeah, I think it's a East Coast whiskey. I'm pretty sure Northeast.
Yeah, it must be because they don't have it
stuff.
here.
It's good stuff, baby.
I'm gonna have to drive out there somewhere on the East Coast and pick up a bottle and take it home because I could find proper 12 all day, but I can't find Angel Tears for shit.
Hey, was it any good? Did you try it?
It's not that good. It's you can tell it's not been aged. It's not. No offense to Connor, it's not good.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a shame.
But he puts his name on anything and it's gonna sell. That's what the game's about.
Hey, it's been selling from what I've heard, so good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So we need a David Rickels whiskey here. We got to get something like that going.
You're damn right. Now we're talking. It's gonna be quality shit. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. So we'll look forward to that sometime in the near future, but immediate future, we're going to look forward to you and Bomba Vasconcelos. So what do you want to plug before you go today?
Oh, man, I'd just like to plug some of my sponsors, Venom and On It, and MattNerney.com, Supplement World. I got a lot of people, King of Freight, a lot of people supporting me, man. So, yeah, I'm grateful. Butcher Box. There's a lot of, this is a team, baby. This is a team. I got my trainer, Cody Carrillo. He's been helping me. Andy Zerger, James CK. That's my goon squad. So, yep.
And speaking of teams, to be part of that social media team, everybody needs to follow the Caveman 316.
Yes, sir.
All right, David, I always appreciate the time. Thank you so much, and I can't wait for Bellator 210. I know you're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Dan, as well.
Thank you.